Hello, BookTube, and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So I'm going to do my best to keep this one short. I know I often say that and then I end up rambling anyways, but I'm really going to do my best to keep this one short because I'm busy. It's been a long day. I've got a lot of other things to do. I need to get to bed. I need to help my wife out with the two kids, etc. Which brings me to my introduction, or my next point, which is I'm really busy, so I haven't gotten a lot of reading done this week. If you've been watching this channel for the past few weeks, it's the same story as it was before. I've taken on a heavy load at work, which has been for about a month now, might continue for another 6 weeks or so. It's not clear, but for the moment, I'm really busy. However, actually, this week, I did have a little bit of a respite. I had Sunday, Monday, and most of Tuesday off because of public holidays here in Vietnam. So I was able to use that time to get some reading done. I mean, you know how it is when you have kids. Even when you have days off, you don't completely have a lot of free time. But I had some free time. So, yes, let me start here with 300. I'm not counting graphic novels. I've decided I'm not going to count graphic novels towards my weekly page count. But I did finish off 300. Early this week, and I did a video review of it, which I'll link to in the description down below from this week. I finished The Little Prince off on Sunday morning. I had done my video review of that before last week's weekly reading vlog, but then on the following day I finished off my written review of it. So I try and do a video review and a written review on the blog for the stuff I read. And then on, believe it was Monday or Tuesday, I managed to finish off the Magic of Oz, book number 13 in the Complete Stories of Oz by L. Frank Baum. So that was using the page numbers in this edition from page 1336 to 1396, so 60 pages if I did my math right. I'm doing this as a buddy reads with Dane Reads, although I've gotten completely behind on my end. But after I finished this book, I went and watched his video review of it, which I'll try to remember to link to down below. So I watched what Dane thought of it and left my comments on his video. Now that I finished it, I need to get around to doing a review myself. And again, I'm going to try and do a video review and a written review. I've got the written review partially done already. Need to finish that up. And then I will need to find some time to do the video review, which is going to be difficult because I don't really have any time, but I'll try and make some time, wake up early some morning or something like that. And then I also finished off the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass by Frederick Douglass. Now this book I've been carrying around with me. It's so small and lightweight and fits easily in the pocket. And it's also really interesting to read. I mean, somewhat depressing to read because it's a slavery memoir, but interesting. I mean, you know how this genre goes, right? You're reading it and it is really depressing, but he'll say something like, and the most despicable thing I ever saw my master do was, and you're like, okay, I've got to keep reading to find out what horrible thing is going to happen next. There's a fascination with it, as horrible as it is. So it definitely held my attention. And I did manage to finish it off this week. So for both The Magic of Oz and Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, I will try to get a review done as soon as I can. I don't want to talk about either book too much on this video because I like to use these weekly reading vlogs to talk about books in progress. But once I've finished a book, then the final thoughts will be on the separate video for the review. So even though I don't have a lot of spare time, I like to keep a little pocketbook with me to just read while I'm eating lunch or read while I'm waiting for the elevator. And now that I finished this one off, even though I still have to get around to reviewing it, I still need something to read while I'm eating or something like that. Otherwise, it's just going to be wasted time. So, yeah, this one was perfect. But what to pick up next? So, like, I've got a bunch of books I'm halfway through. Herodotus, the grammar book, the complete stories of Oz, but they're not portable, right? I need something I can just throw in the backpack or put in my pocket. And sorry, I've held this book up prematurely, but yeah, this was a book on my bookshelf that I decided I'm going to go with next. So it's a little bit bigger than The Life of Frederick Douglass. So not quite as convenient in terms of portability, but on the other hand, it ought to keep me occupied longer, which is good because under the system I've got, whenever I finish a book, I have to do a review. So if I finish too many books, then I make myself even more busy with filming reviews. This is how many pages is this? It's a little bit hard to tell because it's got like a glossary at the back and stuff. 613. So I'll film a separate video for this, a started video. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Film a separate video for this. So yeah, this was my reading for this week. 132 pages in all. That's actually not bad for me, especially considering how busy I've been. 60 pages finishing up The Magic of Oz, and then 72 pages finishing up Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass. Reviews of both of these to, I don't know, whenever I get around to it. Hopefully I'll knock off at least one of these this week.